Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
You hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me.
Hello and welcome. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's some real power at the plate. William De Jesus. That's in for a strike. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And a pitch. And it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Popped up. Alonso drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play.
1 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, William De Jesus. First time up was a pop out. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. De Jesus in his rookie season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Rizzo, and that takes care of Alonso. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, William De Jesus. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. Runner on the move. Judge rips that one. Winker takes the catch. 1 away. Here's Juan Soto. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Here comes a pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. He's safe.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
See it drive it like you can. Here you go.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now William DeJesus, 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball. Yankees up by 3 here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swings through it for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Holmes is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus, pushed through to the finish line.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our two outs, base is empty. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Toss to Alonso. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. Runner at third, nobody out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Up the middle, DeJesus. To first, that's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, William DeJesus.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Winker heads towards it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. So digging in, William DeJesus, 1 for 3. Pitch misses. Ball one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moves under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. 9-1 is how it ends. Man at first, William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 39th home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. Fell off to a great start. He's really...
So up next, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 2 outs, runner on first. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark, 1-0.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Kicks and deals. Out to short, Bichette. They take the force out. That ends the frame. And now it's Dalton Varsho. To first, might be 2. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down, runner at first. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Runner on the go outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
1 out, runner at second. Juan Soto now. High fly ball out into left center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. In the air, out towards left center. Touches down, that's a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And the batter is George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Out to short, DeJesus. In plenty of time to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. William. DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Pulls that one foul. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve. And Chris, that's a way to do. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. On the ground. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. Ground ball to first. Could be two. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 2. So first and second with one gone. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground might be two. Horowitz over to Bichette. Over to first. Safe. Two gone with runners at the corners. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Bounced up the middle. Bichette sends it to first. And that is that. Yanks. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, we go bottom six. And the batter now, Ernie Clement. Bounced out to short. DeJesus. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And up next for New York, William DeJesus. And first offering is fouled off. Time called.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ball game.
The Yankees down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy.
Two outs, nobody on. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Well hit the other way. That one going back and out. 2 outs, base is empty. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. One strike away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. 9-4, our final score. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the shortstop, William DeJesus. In the air, center field. Varsho on the move. Can't get there, it gets down. Hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. DeJesus gets it to first. One up, one down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel.
So digging in, William DeJesus. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Go ahead run on base. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. And here it comes. Judge rips that one. Springer on the move. And he makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Springer returns it to the infield, and we stay scoreless as they hold him up at third with one down. And now it's Juan Soto. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left. Fully.
And now here is Ernie Clement. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, DeJesus. Tosses to first, and they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty with two away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. The pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. He's under it. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Ernie Clement now at the plate. On the ground to short, DeJesus. On to first. Now two out.
Well, on the mound, very.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. First pitch misses.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up and in, ball two. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first, and that'll do it. Yanks held in. 4-1 the final here today.
All right, bear with me for a second. All right? Sorry about that, yeah. We're in a crazy losing streak right now.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Toronto Blue Jays come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today.
So 2 down, William DeJesus getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Now the left fielder.
Ah, come on.
Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second.
And next for New York, William DeJesus. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Righty to the plate. Almost got him. Marte leads off second with nobody out. That's to third and foul ball. It's down on strikes.
Wow.
And one gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo. 2 down. Top of the 6th inning. The batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. Berrios back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. DeJesus in his rookie season, only 18 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Here's a 1-1. That one down the line, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed.
2 outs, runner at first. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied at 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is William DeJesus. Line to kick the pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. One down.
You want to be a great defense. Yeah. Well, 4 games was a too long.
Finally won the game, but.
Two outs, nobody on. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right side. Weimer makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
The 1-1. Ripped on the ground a second, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. William DeJesus digs in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swung on, bolted.
Come on.
Going gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 3-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds nothing. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. And the right-hander back to work. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series.
And up next for New York, William DeJesus.
Not shortstop, William DeJesus.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And here is William DeJesus. Grounded out his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Chisholm, the lead runner at second. Marte on at first with nobody out. Swinging a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go.
Jonathan India at the plate. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
One out, runner at second. William DeJesus, the next to hit. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one way inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Inside, almost got him.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And the righty deals. On the ground, out to short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for New York, William DeJesus. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The shortstop takes the ball. That's out to center field. Settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, William DeJesus. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Ground ball left side.
Come on.
Sends it across to first. 3rd out. So 1.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a pitch. That's towards center. De La Cruz. Long run on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. Rodon sets and deals. On the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. Fell off to a great start. He's really...
William DeJesus now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one finds its way through. And at first, Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. At the belt and fires. Runner on the move. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. DeJesus coming home. The tag, and he's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Back now in the Bronx, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, William DeJesus. And he deals upstairs.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, Singy, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So one gone with a runner at third. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Up the middle, India. Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Man at first. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. To short, could be two. DeJesus. Off balance beat, there's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send it 2 balls short at this level, you can.
William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And first offering is fouled off. And time called prior to the 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Right-handed reliever. There goes the runner. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Juan Soto now. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit hard, that gets through. Runner from third comes across. It's 8-0. The throw into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and
digging in, William DeJesus. And a foul ball. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. outside. And the count even 1-1.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. A solo shot. His second homer this series. And they add a run. It's 13-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. And so, I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. But when you get a win,
All right, I'm gonna cut it off here.